Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week. Spirit, cleanse this area from negativity. Let it go back to the person that sent it. As well as spirit, unwanted spirits, evil spirits. Let it go back to the person that sent it as well. Let Capricorn get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. Alright, Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Capricorn. And I also hope y'all had a good weekend. Also, Capricorn, this is a genuine reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs. You know what side of the story you fit on. These are timeless readings. And let's start. Spirit, protect me and Capricorn as I do their reading from any harm. And let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Capricorn get the accurate readings. I pray. Amen. Let's see what's coming in for y'all. Capricorn. We have her cleanse, warning moon. Let go of what no longer serves you and cleaning yourself in the past burdens, releasing and letting go. So a lot of you guys are cleansing here and letting go of what no longer serves you here with this cleanse, warning moon. We also have here full moon, a time to celebrate your achievements, release what no longer serves you, and also effectiveness. Something is completed, celebrations, release, and harvest. So a lot of you guys here with the full moon here can be celebrating y'all achievements and letting go what no longer serves you guys here with this full moon, as well as cleansing, warning moon. What's coming in for the side of Capricorn here, Spirit? We have here full moon in Cancer, releasing old emotions, strengths, and bonds with home and family. Emotional release, connections, and home. So a lot of you guys are releasing what no longer serves y'all in y'all home here. Releasing old emotions as well as strengthening your bonds here with your family and in your home here. Some of you guys could be around the Cancer here for some of you guys as well. We have her new moon in Pisces. Tune into your intuitiveness. Let your imagination guide you. Intuitiveness, dreams, and imagination here. We have her black moon. Mystery and involving you to explore the unseen and embracing transformation. Mystery, rebirth, and hidden. So something is hidden here and it's connected to the black moon here. Something could be a mystery here that's connected to the intuitiveness here. And it has something to do with transformation here in rebirth. Okay? That's what it has something to do with. It has something to do with new moon in Aquarius here. Exploring ideas and embracing your perspectives as well as independence and vision. Okay? I could be around Aquarius for some or Pisces for some as well. Something is hidden here. It's connected to something being hidden here. Or something like that as well here. Okay? So some of you guys are emotional releasing at this time here, Capricorn. It has something to do with the goose girl. Someone here could be a thief with this goose girl. The thief. It has something to do with the moon, boy and girl balance. So somebody here is trying to steal something from somebody here that's balanced. Like y'all could be balancer and somebody here is trying to be a thief to you, or somebody trying to be a thief and it's connected to the moon stages. And it has something to do with that here. What's connected to Capricorn energy here? We have her sensitive, the Princess of Peace, sensitive, and we have transformation here. So somebody here is sensitive about a transformation here. They're sensitive about a transformation here, whoever this is. And it has something to do with survival. With this hunger. Someone here is like sensitive about going through a transformation, or somebody could be sensitive about going through a transformation here. Somebody here is going to be sensitive here. Okay? But it has something to do with a transformation here and survival and determination here. So y'all can be determined to go through a transformation, or somebody here is, but somebody here is sensitive about a transformation as well. And it has something to do with that here. What's going on? So we have her, someone here is trying to survive here, but somebody here could be sensitive about going through a transformation, or somebody's going to be sensitive here. And it's got something to do with in their emotions here. They need to release in connections and in home. It has something to do with if you question it, you already know the answer. So somebody here is going to get a letter here or something like that here. Okay. We also have her, you always know the truth. You just refuse to see it. So somebody here always know the truth here, but they just refuse to see it here. Yeah. Why the full moon in Cancer here? What's coming in for the sign of Capricorn? What's the message? The message for Capricorn here. So we have here, I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes. So somebody here could be checking up on you here or something like that here. Okay. Or you could be checking up on somebody here. It says I keep stepping towards only to pull back. So somebody here could be checking up on somebody here, and somebody here could be like stepping forward to you guys, but then they pull back her. It has something to do with you come further than you think. So somebody here came further than they think her, but somebody here keep you stepping back and stepping forward her, but checking up on somebody here. Okay. What's coming in for the sign of Capricorn here? We have her thoughts. So somebody here could be in their thoughts her Capricorn, okay? And we also have her ending. Somebody could be in their thoughts about an ending here, okay? What's coming in for the sign of Capricorn here? Sensitive. Somebody here is sensitive about some type of emotional manipulation here. Somebody here is emotional manipulating somebody here on the phone here. They emotional manipulating you, or somebody emotional manipulating somebody here on the phone, and it has something to do with that here. Okay. It has something to do with how I honor her, and it has something to do with the king or queen of pentacles, sir. So it has something to do with queen of pentacles, y'all. For some of you Capricorn females, y'all could be messing with somebody how I honored her. It has something to do with the high priestess here, and it has something to do with the 9 of wands. Somebody here is a 9 of wands here, and they could be a high priestess, but somebody here is walking away, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with somebody here is walking away, and they going to the past. That's why it's a closing of a cycle here. Somebody here is messing with the past, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with pathway here. Somebody pathway in the world, but somebody here is going to be fighting her with the 5 of swords here. Because it has something to do with the Ace of Cups. Somebody could be fighting with a water sign her, or somebody could be fighting because somebody here got a secret her, what they manifest in her, and it has something to do with somebody here is indecisive her, and it got something to do with the Emperor, and it got something to do with the Divine. But it has something to do with that here. Somebody here is blocked for doing black magic on somebody here. They blocked for using any black magic on somebody here. This is what they blocked on, and it has something to do with that here. Somebody could be doing black magic on a star or on a Aquarius, sir. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody's doing magic on a star. A black chart thought that they could do black magic on an Aquarius, sir. But somebody here could be gossiping or doing some type of research here, and somebody could be wine and dine, and this is connected to a Gemini. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here, it got something to do with a sweetheart here, and it got something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. But somebody here wants somebody here to carry burdens, sir. That's what it has something to do with. And they want this person in a North Node to carry burdens and have legal issues, whoever this is. Okay. That's what it has something to do with her. So it has something to do with somebody think that they can emotional manipulate somebody here by talking to them on the phone here, whoever this is. But somebody here finna be a sensitive here. They definitely is, whoever this is. They gonna be sensitive. They could be doing this to you, Capricorn, or they doing this to somebody. We have her solid bullying. So somebody could be solid bullying somebody or watching somebody here. Okay, and it has something to do with that online, but it has something to do with it's a missing opportunity. Mm-hmm. For them doing this to you or to somebody. What's coming in for the sign? Got something to do with somebody here escaped. Whoever somebody here talking to on the phone here, they escaped. Whoever somebody here was talking to on the phone her, they escaped her. And it has something to do with that her. Because it has something to do with discovery her. And somebody here discovered somebody here cut somebody off. And they discovered that somebody cut somebody off because somebody here is not good enough. They're not good enough for whoever this is with this travel. Somebody here wants somebody here not to be good enough with this travel. But it has something to do with somebody here saying, please talk to me her. But somebody here is putting on the show her that they trying to say, please talk to me. They putting on the show. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with something that's completed her. And what's completed her is somebody her winning a jackpot or winning some type of money is completed. Because it has something to do with this story isn't over between us, but it has something to do with unknown cause. Somebody could be stalking somebody here because they think some type of story is not over between somebody. But it's going to be the police her. It's going to be the police. You don't see this police officer? Yeah. That's what it's going to be. Whoever this is. What's coming in? Why this emotional manipulation for them? It has something to do with returning her. So somebody her that's returning and having a soul tie, they want to emotional manipulate them. So they want to emotional manipulate somebody her that has a soul tie, and it has something to do with that her. That's why somebody here fit to be sensitive, because it has something to do with somebody here got habits her. Let's talk about it, but they got habits, and it has something to do with that unexpected new beginning. Somebody could be having an unexpected new beginning, but they targeting somebody here, and it has something to do with somebody here. They got a bad influence her. It's going through a cycle, and this bad influence person here is sick and tired of going through cycle after cycle. Because it has something to do with somebody here that's intuitive. They wanted this intuitive person here to go through a natural disaster here. And it has something to do with that here by solid bullying them. But somebody here looks at new perspectives here. Somebody here is obsessed. This is what they is, and they obsess her with these legal issues. Somebody here to be obsessed with these legal issues or with whoever they with her. Because it has something to do with somebody here for to be anger and angry her. Yeah, they finna be angry, whoever this is. And they finna be angry because somebody here got a counterpart, a karmic counterpart. Somebody finna be angry at their karmic partner. They finna be angry at it's their karmic partner here. Because somebody here is a jackass. They're a clown. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody got ghosts on somebody here. Yeah, they got ghosts on somebody, and I'm going to show it to you. Yeah. It has something to do with somebody who can be emotional manipulating or thought they can emotional manipulate somebody here on the phone. And it has something to do with that here. Okay? But it has something to do with they thought that they can emotional manipulate somebody on the phone here. And it got something to do with somebody here returning and had a soul tie. But they thought that they can emotional manipulate somebody here that escaped. That's what it has something to do with her. They thought they can emotional manipulate somebody here. Somebody here got a soul tie. And they return to somebody here. But they thought they can emotional manipulate this person that escaped. Yeah, somebody here playing around here, man. Whoever this is, they could be doing this to you, Capricorn. They did this to somebody or tried to think that they was doing this to somebody here. Yeah. It has something to do with interest. Somebody here is uninterested in what somebody doing here. And it has something to do with that here. Because somebody here is a lost soul. Or you could be uninterested in somebody here, and they could be a lost soul. What's coming in? We have here verbal abuse. So somebody here is verbal abuse of her, whoever this is. Yeah, a verbal abuse of her. And this verbal abusive person here got multiple husbands and multiple wives. This verbal abusive person got multiple husbands and multiple wives. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here loves to suck the energy out of people here. Somebody here is an energy vampire. And they love to suck the energy out of multiple husbands and multiple wives. It has something to do with that here. With this uninterest in her and this courtship. Somebody here is uninterested into a courtship here. And it has something to do with bad legal issues and bad contracts. And it has something to do with somebody here that got bad legal contracts and bad issues is cutting it off. And cutting cords. Because it has something to do with somebody here thought somebody here was waiting on them. with more, because somebody here that's waiting on them, they want to be more than just friends. But somebody here is acting a fool here. Somebody here is a clown, and this clown here finna go through the dark night of the soul her, because it got something to do with arranged marriages her. Somebody here lover her be making arranged marriages her, but somebody here got an obsessive lover, and it has something to do with that, with this affirmations and love. Somebody here is a hater, and they only want to knock somebody down their size, because it has something to do with somebody here that's protected, that make head over heart decisions. They protected. Somebody here is wish fulfillment her, but they want this wish fulfillment person her to be miserable her, and in sorrow and remorse. Yeah, this what, and they want this person to have poor self-esteem and insecurities her, and this person ain't even looking back. Whoever this is, Capricorn. But somebody here is verbal abuse of her. What else? It has something to do with happy days her. So somebody could be happy, having happy days her. Somebody here want to be verbal abusive towards them, and it has something to do with her. Somebody here jealous and want to want somebody with her, and it has something to do with third parties. But it has something to do with somebody here finna be in sorrow and remorse, because somebody here is insecure and they in sorrow and remorse. Somebody here that's wish fulfillment her, they wanted this person to be miserable, and it has something to do with that. But somebody here that's protected her, that make head over heart decisions. It has something to do with the effectiveness in love, but somebody here only want to knock somebody here down their size. And some of these arranged marriages here, somebody here got an obsessive lover, because it got something to do with they act a fool her. But this clown here finna go through the dark night of the soul. This is what this clown finna go through. What's coming in? It has something to do with somebody here took a gamble. This person that got a verbal abuse, that's verbal abusive. Somebody here loves to put projections up onto somebody here and abandon them and neglect them. They love to put projections up onto them and abandon and neglect them. But it has something to do with somebody like is irritating demons, sir. And it got something to do with somebody be looking at somebody old pictures, sir, and they like can irritate demons. Somebody here got to earn their way from the bottom here, this clown, because somebody here's a clown. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here with this arranged marriage, somebody here we finna go through the dark night of the soul, because it has something to do with somebody obsessed love of her with this affirmations and love, and they obsessed love of her only want to knock somebody down their size. It has something to do with somebody here running and avoiding it. Somebody, a male here could be running because they want to have happy days, because somebody here is verbal abusive. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with commitments and trinity her. Somebody here got nail eyesight on commitments. And it has something to do with somebody here fake. Someone who isn't the same self gain friends and popularity, seem nice and talk trash behind somebody back her. And it got something to do with somebody here figuring out somebody here fake. They obsessive lover is fake. And it has something to do with that, with this affirmations and whoever they was kicking in her finna go through the dark night of the soul, because these arranged marriages her, somebody here only gonna have to earn their way from the bottom. Somebody here acts a fool her. Somebody thought that they was gonna act a fool. This clown thought they was gonna act a fool towards somebody here like they irritate demons her. And it got something to do with old pictures her they using to put projections up onto somebody her. And it got something to do with abandonment her. Somebody here wants somebody here to be abandoned, and they wanted them to be neglected, and they want to be a hater her. So somebody here that's protected. Whoever this is, somebody here finna run away from somebody here because they verbal abusive. This male or female here finna run and avoid somebody because they want to have happy days. So somebody here ran and avoid somebody here that was happy. They ran and avoid this person, and somebody here took a gamble to somebody here that had that was verbal abusive. They took a gamble with this person that's verbal abusive her, while they ran from somebody here that have happy days. Yeah, that's what it has something to do with her. You could be having happy days, or they ran from you and ran to somebody here that was verbal abusive her. That's what it has something to do with her. Yup, that's what's going on here, Cap. The Seven of Swords. Somebody here sneaky with the Seven of Swords. Somebody is a thief and they sneaky her. Air energy. It has something to do with somebody here sneaky her, and it got something to do with a Knight of Cups her. Somebody could be coming in and want to get y'all a romantic offer. They could be sneaky her, whoever this is. Yeah. It has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune her. The Wheel of Fortune is her. It's her. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the Page of Pentacles, and it got something to do with the Three of Wands. Somebody here have foresight here, or somebody could be studying her. Somebody could be learning some type of investment, or y'all could be learning something and waiting on y'all shifts to come in. But somebody here blocked. Somebody here is blocked. And it has something to do with that here, and they blocked with giving to somebody, or somebody here give it to them. They blocked. And it got something to do with the sun. What's coming in? Gotta sign up. We got the moon. So it got something to do with the moon, Cancer and Pisces energy here. It has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with the Knight of Swords here and the Hierophant. So somebody could be coming to a Taurus here, or it has something to do with that here, or organization or something like that here with y'all could be around a Taurus or organization here with the Knight of Swords. This is the truth. This got something to do with an organization or something like that, or a group here. And it got something to do with this is the truth. Yeah. It has something to do with the Page of Cups, water energy here. So somebody could be wanting to give an offer to somebody or start something new here. And it has something to do with that here. But it got something to do with the artist. Somebody here is painting up a picture to Ten of Swords somebody here. They painting up a picture to Ten of Swords somebody. And it has something to do with that here with this Wheel of Fortune. It's two Wheel of Fortune, sir. That's the true Wheel of Fortune. But then there's another one. Somebody here putting up imagination up too. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with here. It has something to do with somebody here walking away from this falsy offer somebody thought that they was giving to, because it has something to do with the Three of Pentacles, sir. Y'all could be walking away or working with somebody, or somebody here walking away or working with somebody with this Eight of Cups. They walking away. And it has something to do with that here. And somebody here walking away because somebody here only want to hang somebody here. And it has something to do with that. And they want to hang this High Priestess. This is who they want to hang, a High Priestess, sir. And it has something to do with that here. And they want to hang this High Priestess. That's a Nine of Pentacles, sir. And it's connected to somebody's friends. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody friends for to get a falsy offer her. Somebody gave their friends a falsy offer. Got something to do with the King of Wands. Fire energy here. Somebody could be working with the King of Wands. But it got something to do with this King of Wands her. And it got something to do with our Queen of Pentacles. Something is a death cord with an earth sign her. For some of y'all Capricorn females, y'all ended something here with a King of Wands. Or a Scorpio. They got fire in their chart or something like that her. And it has something to do with that her. Because somebody here finna be in a Five of Cups her. And it's the ending of a cycle her. With the Page of Swords. Oh, I hear everybody around her. I did. It has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here. And it has something to do with somebody who don't even know their destiny, man, with this moon. They don't know their destiny. They don't know what's coming to them. They don't know none of that with this unknown. With this moon here. And it has something to do with that with the Wheel of Fortune here. It has something to do with somebody here giving falsy offers to whoever they working with her. They giving a falsy offer to. Whoever they working with her. And it has something to do with that her. And they giving a falsy offer to somebody her. Whoever they give it, yeah, whoever they working with her. Somebody here could be try to work with a King of Wands, a fire energy male. Yeah. Whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody here is verbal abusive. Yeah, whoever this is. Got something to do with the Hangman Pisces energy here. Somebody here need to look at something in a different aspect of her. And it has something to do with the moon. Somebody trying to hang somebody with the moon. They're trying to hang them with the moon her. And it has something to do with that her. Give me one on the Wheel of Fortune her. It has something to do with the Eight of Pentacles her. So somebody here could be working her. Or doing some type of work on the Wheel of Fortune. Whoever this is, somebody could be at work. I told you this. Somebody here could be in the Nine of Swords. For some of y'all Capricorn, y'all could be at work, or somebody here at work her. And it got something to do with a Gemini her. It has something to do with somebody here is not going to be happy at work here because it got something to do with what somebody here manifesting. This is Gemini energy here. This could be a Gemini that's going through this. But it has something to do with somebody thought they could do work on the Wheel of Fortune here. But they got something to do with somebody here can be manifesting. And what they manifested is the Nine of Swords. Somebody here could be in their head. It got something to do with the Queen of Cups. Water energy. Somebody could be in their head about a water energy, or a Gemini could be in their head about a water energy here. It got something to do with a Queen of Cups here, but it got something to do with this Queen of Cups here. Can be putting somebody here in competition here. And it got something to do with the Six of Pentacles. Give me one on the moon. It has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. So this Temperance angel here, somebody thought they could do work on the Sagittarius here in the Wheel of Fortune. and it has something to do with that her. But this Sagittarius in the Six of Wands. This Sagittarius is in the Six of Wands, her, and it's connected to a Leo as well. But it has something to do with this Sagittarius fulfilled with the Ten of Cups. This person is the Six of Wands, her, and this person fulfilled with the Ten of Cups, and this person be moving the karma waters. Yeah, but somebody thought they could do work on the Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune, her. I'ma show it to you. Give me one on the page of Cups. It got something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. Something coming in real slow, her. And somebody thought they could give a falsy offer to somebody, her. Or they thought they could come in and give a Sagittarius a falsy offer. Got something to do with the King of Cups, her. And it got something to do with something that's a decor with a water sign, her. It's connected to a Scorpio, or it has something to do with a Cancer. But it has something to do with the Knight of Wands, her. And it has something to do with this Knight of Wands, her. I already know the truth. That's why this person in the Six of Wands, this fire sign, yeah, this Sagittarius know the truth. That's why this person in the Six of Wands, and it has something to do with that, her. Yeah. Give me one on the Three of Pentacles, sir. Some of y'all guys Sagittarius in y'all 12, for some of y'all, or Cancer or Pisces. It has something to do with the moon. Somebody could be manifesting their desires, sir. Somebody working together, her, and putting up illusions to whoever they working with, her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Queen of Swords, her. So this Queen of Swords, her, can be manifesting their desires, this earth sign. But it has something to do with this earth sign, her, can be manifesting their desires, sir. But what they manifest, they putting up illusions to a fire sign, sir. They putting up illusions to a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius with this Ace of Wands. And it has something to do with that, her. But they doing this to somebody. They doing it to these fire signs that's the Ten of Pentacles. They can't do this to these fire signs that's the Ten of Pentacles, sir. And it has something to do with that, her. Yeah. That's what they manifest in her. Whoever this is. Give me one on the King of Wands. Y'all son do they finna backstab this King of Wands. They trying to backstab this King of Wands, sir. Yeah, with this Five of Swords. They trying to backstab a fire sign male. This is who they trying to backstab. A fire sign male, her, with this moon cord. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with Aquarius, sir. Or they try to do this to an Aquarius. But it has something to do with the Queen of Wands, her. And it has something to do with they want to fight with this Queen of Wands. I told you. It got something to do with they don't want these fire signs to be together with their counterpart. They want them to fight with their counterparts. They want this King of Wands to fight with their counterpart. They want this Queen of Wands to fight with their counterparts. They don't want these fire signs to be with nobody. And it has something to do with that, her. And it has something to do with that with this Five of Swords. They don't want these fire signs to be with nobody, her. And it has something to do with that, her. And it has something to do with this Queen of Wands, her. And it has something to do with they acting like they want to celebrate with this Queen of Wands, so it could be a Cancer. But it has something to do with this Queen of Wands, the Hermit. This Queen of Wands ain't even celebrating with nobody. And the reason why this Queen of Wands ain't celebrating because it got something to do with in the fall. This person is preparing for change. Something's coming in the fall. This Queen of Wands knows something coming in the fall time, her. And it got something to do with the Queen of Swords, her, that can be going within as well. But this Queen of Swords, her, and it got something to do with the Queen of Swords. I told you, got something to do with the Queen of Swords. Can be going a passionate beginning with a fire sign, her. Okay? And it has something to do with that, her. Somebody here playing around her. They are. Because it has something to do with somebody thought that they could do work on the Wheel of Fortune, her. This is what they try to do, is do work on the Wheel of Fortune. And it has something to do with that, her. And somebody thought that they could do work on the Wheel of Fortune, her. And they thought that they could do this to a Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. It got something to do with this Sagittarius connect. I told you. It got something to do with that, with this moon. They doing work, her, with the Wheel of Fortune, her. With the moon core, her. They putting the moon core, her. Pisces as well as Cancer energy, her. They using the Wheel of Fortune, her, with the moon core. And they ain't got something to do with that, her. But they not just doing that. They trying to do work on a Sagittarius, her. This Sagittarius can be working, her, but they trying to do work on this Sag. And it has something to do with they thought they can do work on this Sagittarius, her. But it has something to do with it could be a Virgo or somebody who is hiding they self, her. And it has something to do with they want to give this Sagittarius, her, with this moon core a faulty offer. This is what they was trying to do to this Sagittarius, her. And it has something to do with that, her. They wanted to give this person a faulty offer. But it has something to do with this earth sign, her, manifesting their desires in 1 month or the new moon. This is what they doing in the new moon. But whoever they was working with her, it got something to do with whoever they was working with her. This person could be giving them a falsy offer her. They giving some type of they working with somebody her. And it has something to do with that, to give a Sagittarius a falsy offer her. But it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with they wanted to get this Sagittarius a falsy offer her. But it got something to do with they want to backstab with this Five of Swords. Backstab at King of Wands. This is what somebody here thought that they was doing her by doing work on the Wheel of Fortune her. Somebody here did work on the Wheel of Fortune. That was a no-no, baby girl, baby boy, whoever did this. Whoever that thought that they was doing this. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. It got something to do with fading meetings and important connections. It's connected to fading meetings and important connections. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with karmics. Third parties her. So whoever somebody here fading meeting, they want to put them in a third party her. These karmics. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Give me one on the Eight of Pentacles. I told you they doing magic on these five side. The Ace of Wands. I told you that. And it has something to do with that. But this person went through a rebirth. And this person went through a rebirth her. And it got something to do with in the wintertime her. And it has something to do with they want to treat them like dirty little secrets. And it has something to do with lowdowns. They want to do this to fire signs. This is what they thought that they was doing in the wintertime to them. When they went through a rebirth. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Told the guy something to do it. They want to do this to a loyal person. This Sagittarius is loyal, and it has something to do with that her. This is what they want to do to a loyal person her. This person is emotional fulfilled as well her. And it has something to do with this person is emotional fulfilled and cloud nine. But it has something to do with somebody baby mama is trying to do this, or they trying to knock this Sagittarius up. Somebody trying to get this Sagittarius pregnant. And it has something to do with that her, because it has something they try to knock this person up because this person abundant. Yeah, they try to knock this person up, or they trying to do this to this Sag. Somebody baby mama is trying to take from this Sag abundance. They baby mama. And it has something to do with that with this Chariot card, Cancer energy. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with rebirth. And it has something to do with that as well her. And they only want to treat somebody here like a dirty little secret. That's what it has something to do with. But somebody here cleansed. This Sag cleansed. And it has something to do with that her. This Sag is focused. And it has something to do with that her. This person wearing a straight mask. Whoever this person is focused on, this person is wearing a mask her. Yeah, I told you that. And they want this Sag to meet whoever they meet in connections her to wear a mask. Yeah, whoever this is. This is what they're trying to do to a Sagittarius that's loyal, that's in cloud nine and fulfill her. They want this Sag to go through this. Yeah. This is what they thought they was doing on the Sagittarius her by doing work on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It has something to do with somebody here for to be shattered. They want this loyal person to be shattered, but it's going to be an earth sign her that's shattered, that's giving falsy officer. Because it got something to do with that her. Somebody here for to go through the wheel. I told you somebody here for to go through roller coaster her. Because the reason why is because somebody here is cursed, hex, witchcraft, and negative mindset her. Somebody here doing witchcraft on somebody here. And they got a negative mindset in time. They doing this on somebody here that do self-love and do self-care. And it has something to do with that her. And they did this to this person. They did this to the Sag in the past. They did this to the Sag in the past, and the Sag released it. That's why somebody here finna go through a storm with this unexpected. And it has something to do with that her. Because somebody here is want to be clingy and holding on her. But somebody here finna go through a storm. Whoever this is. And the reason why is because it has something to do with they wanted to charm somebody here that know their secrets and spilling the beans. This person that's fulfilled. That's in the Nine of Cups. Somebody here finna be shattered. I told you this. It's gonna be an earth sign here or water sign here finna be shattered. Somebody got water or earth in their chart. They trying to cover themselves up with this Virgo energy here. But I know this ain't no Virgo. They trying to cover themselves up and doing magic on the Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah. It has something to do with that here. This is somebody's safe zone. Whoever this is, that's finna be shattered. and whoever they was working with her, because it got something to do with a snack, sex appeal her, and it has something to do with return and a soul tie. Somebody here they want this Queen of Wands her. They want to treat this Queen of Wands like a snack with a soul tie. This is what they want to do to a Sagittarius that's a Queen of Wands her. And it has something to do with this watching, gaslighting, and stalking. They were stalking this Sagittarius, this Queen of Wands, and it has something to do with her, and they being sneaky her and trying to. This person is wearing a mask going through a roller coaster because they finna go through a storm, and it has something to do with her because it has something they finna go through a storm with this clinginess her or what they was doing in the past. Yeah, told you that. Yup. It has something to do with rebuilding. Somebody here is rebuilding with somebody. Somebody got a whole, they could be with a fire sign male. Somebody here took this fire sign. Somebody here took this Sagittarius counterpart. They took this Sagittarius counterpart. This is what they did here. They took this Sagittarius counterpart here, and it has something to do with a third party here. And it has something to do with reconnections and rebuild with a third party. But they backstab somebody here. And it has something to do with they backstab somebody here, and they only want to put them in a roller coaster, and they want to do this to their own soulmate. I told you that. And it has something to do, that's why they finna go through a storm here with this clinginess here. Yeah. Somebody here took somebody else's counterpart here. And they took this Sagittarius counterpart. And it has something to do with that. I told you this Sagittarius is the Ace of Wands here. And they doing work on this Sag. I'm telling you. They doing work on this Sagittarius here. That's loyal. And it has something to do with that with this moon card and the Wheel of Fortune. And it has something to do with that here. And they thought they were going to do work on this Sagittarius here. And it has something to do with that here. They use a Virgo energy. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with this person loyal. And they want to have an Ace of Wands with this person. But it has something to do with somebody here finna be shattered. This earth sign finna be shattered. Or whoever that's hiding themselves. I don't even think this is an earth sign. But somebody here hiding themselves. And it has something to do with her. And this person finna be shattered with their comfort zone. Because whenever they manifesting their desires with this new moon. They doing magic with this new moon on a Sagittarius here. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with somebody here working together. They working together here to give a faulty offer to this Sag. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with that. I told you that. And it has something to do with somebody here to be shattered with this confidence. Because it has something to do with somebody to be shattered. Because it has something to do with they rebuild or they want somebody here to reconcile and rebuild. Why they backstab them here. And it got something to do with their own counterpart. This Queen of Wands counterpart. Go do this to them. They own counterpart. This Sag gotta be powerful. A Sagittarius gotta be powerful for somebody here to do magic on them and do all this so this person to mess with somebody here that they know ain't no good. They building already with somebody else here. This Sagittarius counterpart is building with somebody else with this comfort zone. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here played around her. Somebody here keep doing magic on the Sagittarius her. And then y'all think because you taking our counterparts or you taking somebody from us, they was not meant for us if you could take them from us. They was never our counterpart. They was never our counterpart if you could take them from us. Somebody here's crazy here. Tell somebody if it be a property here. And if it be a property here, this family. This is a family that's doing this. In this family room, these families is doing this. It's going to be a property for doing magic on the Sagittarius. That's loyal. With this Wheel of Fortune, you cannot stop the Wheel of Fortune. It's fake for you to get karma. You getting karma. Whatever you doing to somebody, you get karma. You can get good karma or you can get bad karma. You cannot stop the Wheel of Fortune and fate. You cannot. They could be doing this to y'all. This says got Virgo in their chart. Or something like that here. Yeah. Told you. This person occupation. I told you somebody here doing occupation. Y'all guys Capricorn, the Sagittarius is y'all choice. But they got something to do with occupation. Somebody here, I told you somebody here concerned about this person's occupation. They concerned about this Sagittarius occupation here because it got something to do with journey. Yeah, they concerned about this person's occupation here. Because it got something to do with their pathway. This person know people pathways. The Sagittarius here. And it has something to do with a change here. And it has something to do with a mature woman. And it has something to do with a mature male. It's going to be a change for a mature woman and a mature male. Because it got something to do with children. Got something to do with children here. Or the son. Because it got something to do with something. It's a decor here for some type of message or letter. And it's a decor here for this thief. That's in this family room here. And with this unexpected money. Because it got something to do with that here. Somebody figure out through a change. They definitely is. Whoever this is. They thought they was doing magic on the Sagittarius here. Yeah. That was loyal here. They wanted this loyal person to be shattered. Yeah, they wanted this loyal person to be shattered here. This is their comfort zone. To have this person shattered. Yeah. This is what somebody thought they was building by backstabbing their own counterpart. Somebody is sick. They could be even using their kid here. Yeah. It has something to do with travel. Did I tell you that? And it got something to do with somebody trying to travel to a healer. Yeah. I told you that. It has something to do with reaping. Somebody trying to reap. Somebody could be reaping her. Yeah. And it has something to do with past lives. And it has something to do with, I told you, this Sagittarius know about people past lives, the past. This Sagittarius got a foresight about the past. And it has something to do with that her. And it's connected to these people that's in their past. This person is connected to the yin and the yang. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with reaping. Like for the reap. They pathway. This person knows people pathways. And it has something to do with this person tuning in. And it has something to do with organizing. This person be tuning in. And this person is very organized. And it has something to do with that her. This person also tune in to friendships too. And it has something to do with that her. And these friendships in the past as well. Yup. It has something to do with success. Yeah, somebody could be successful here. Somebody could be using that kid or something like that to reap something from a sector. But it has something to do with this Empress here. I already know the answers. This Empress, I told you this Empress got the answers here. So I'm completing her. Because they thought this person was going to trust. This person ain't trust. And they got something to do with that here. This person look beyond illumination, sir. They want this person to trust. They be tuning in. It be a whole bunch of spirits around this Sagittarius here. Y'all see all them spirits? They be around this Sag. And they sitting around her playing with a Empress her and thinking that this person gonna believe that. So I hear crazy. Y'all got Sagittarius. So I hear keep doing magic on the Sagittarius her. And thinking this Sag boo boo the fool. Yeah. It has something to do with shadow work. This person do shadow work her. And it has something to do with you will reveal my hidden fears. This person reveal people hidden fears. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with telepathic bond. Our thoughts and travel between worlds. This person is telepathic. This person is telepathic. This Sagittarius her. They do shadow work. Yeah. It has something to do with scared union. We're magnetic our souls in physical form. Somebody here's doing scared union on somebody. They got a scared space. They doing magic on somebody here with this scared union. And they doing this to a spiritual partner. With this scared union here. And they want this person to chase. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. And it has something to do with unconditional acceptance. I love you as you are. Somebody who loves people for who they are. They doing a scared space on somebody who that loves people for who they are. Yeah, and that has something to do with that her. Somebody ego finna be crashed her. Cause somebody here wanna marry their twin flame. Cause somebody here is with their karmic partner. This connects to a karmic partner. And it has something to do with that her. But they karmic partner her acting like they a spiritual partner to them. And they not. Somebody here got an ego against their own twin flame. Whoever this is. It has something to do with returning and solution. We can find one light to everlasting return. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with personal power and inner strength as well as spark. So somebody here wants somebody here to have a personal power with inner strength and spark her with this soul elevation. And it has somebody here wanna, I told you, they wanna suck the energy out of somebody here. But this person, they got an ego. Yeah. Somebody here's an energy vampire. Somebody here want to suck the energy out of a Sagittarius and take their destiny. Whoever this is. Whoever this is. Whoever this is. A Sagittarius got Capricorn in their chart or something. And it has something to do with that her meditation. Somebody here meditate. Or somebody could be meditating. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with trust your friends. And I told you it says trustworthy friends. Somebody could be acting like they somebody's friend as well. And it has something to do with that her. I'm telling you. Somebody here playing around. Stay focused. I told you somebody here staying focused her. And it has something to do with the miracle of prayer. Thank you for delivering my prayers to heaven. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here coming out of the closet, whoever this is, or somebody could be bisexual or something like that her. Whoever this is. Yeah. And it has something to do with listening. Somebody here need to listen. It has something to do with listen. Yeah. And it has something to do with the green man. Retreat to nature. Work your magic. I told somebody here doing magic on somebody here. And it has something to do with that here. With working your magic here. Somebody here doing magic on somebody here. Yeah, whoever this is. Yup. It has something to do with transgression here. Aquarius energy. Somebody here's a snake. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with desire. Cancer energy. Yeah. It has something to do with Pisces energy. Healing. Somebody is playing with a healer. Yeah. And it has something to do with this healer moved on though. It's a healer here that moved on. Yeah, this healer here moved on. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here finna be in their feelings. And it got something to do with a Gemini her. And it got something to do with transgression her. Like it be a snake. That's connected to the trial. Somebody here trying to try us as serious. Yeah. And be a snake to a sag her. Whoever this is. Or they doing this a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, they got Capricorn in their chart. It has to do a dream traveler. And it has something to do with spirit keeper of the West. And it has something to do with that her. Water energy, I believe. It has something to do with prayer, feathers. And it has something to do with Scare Mountain. And it has something to do with the ancestors of the forest. And it has something to do with that her. The tribes of spiritual dance. And it has something to do with that her. The storyteller and the spiritual dance with this eagle of medicine. Somebody here is the eagle of medicine here, and it got something to do with the spiritual keeper of the South. And it has something to do with her with this medicine bag. Yeah. I ain't playing around with her. Somebody is. It has something to do with the heart transgression. Somebody here's playing with somebody's heart. Yeah. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with the 7 rays of radiant order of common. Yeah. It has something to do with scarce space of wisdom. Somebody who is wise here. And whoever that's wise here is everlasting. Something could be coming out somebody's mouth that's wise here. Somebody here that's intuitive. I told you. Somebody here that is second rays of wisdom and everlasting. Something coming out this person's mouth and got something to do with the intuitive by fire. And it has something to do with the intuitive by fire with the wisdom of the divine feminine here. This person is the wisdom of divine feminine. This intuitive by fire. And it has something to do with the alchemist of somebody who is doing magic on a fire sign. That is a divine feminine her. And it has something to do with that her. This person is the lady of roses of Lade. Yeah. Told you that. Take care. Bye.